Hello everybody, my name's Jameson Chase Young and this is Coins in History. Today we are going over the 2023 silver maple, the Canadian silver maple leaf. Obviously one of the most prettiest coins, probably the only coin that can compete against it is the American Silver Eagle. And I think, like worldwide, the American Silver Eagle is the only one that outsells it. I think this is the second best-selling coin on Earth. And this particular one, for me, holds a little bit more importance. This is the last one that has Queen Elizabeth's face on it, Queen Elizabeth II, because, she passed away in September 2022. So, and if you look at the face, it has a really cool, it says 1952 to 2022. So, and I think that kind of adds a little bit something to the front of it. But yeah, this is the last one that has Queen Elizabeth on it. The next one's coming out will have King Charles on it. This is the official bullion for the Canadians, the Royal Canadian Mint. When it first came out, it was I think the only coin that was 4/9 fine, and to this day it remains one of the few coins that is 4/9 fine. And not only is this 2023 the last year with Queen Elizabeth on it, but this marks the 35th date since they came out with Canadian silver maple leafs, because these came out in 1988. They're 1 ounce, obviously 1 troy ounce of silver, and they are thick. Like I remember in the last video I did of them, because I'm a big Morgan Silver Dollar fan, but those Morgan Silver Dollars, they're worn down by 130 years. These things, there's no wear and tear on them. They're just a big chunk of silver and a big, very, very pretty chunk of silver. I'll show you like the comparison also with the front of the 2023 face with like a 2022. Like you can see there how it compares. Like it just looks a little bit better with that 1952 to 2022. Just kind of it makes it kind of a very special coin. Queen Elizabeth, I don't know if you will ever see somebody reign as long as she did, and during some very important times. She was a young woman in World War II, and then she helped lead throughout like the Cold War and other times. Very, very important person in history. Now, I'll go over some of these stats, and I'm going to post some of these stats. Obviously, this is a 2023 year. It's a very special because of Queen Elizabeth's last year on the front. It's 4/9 fine purity-wise. It was manufactured by the Royal Canadian Mint, obviously. Its thickness is 3.29 millimeters. Its diameter is 38 millimeters. You can get them individually, and normally speaking, they kind of seem to go for obviously the silver amount plus like give or take $3 premium, and you can get them individually or you can get them in packs of 25 or even 500, and they have a face value of $5, but obviously they go for silver price. Canada is the issuing country. The designer, the front design is designed by Susan Blunt. The back design, the actual Canadian maple, was Walter Ott, and it has a reeded edge, and it is 1 troy ounce of silver. And like normal, unfortunately, the most dominating historic event going on in 2023 is a war, of course. It's the Hamas-Israeli war that is still ongoing. It was started on October 7th, 2023. Hamas and several militant groups launched an invasion into southern Israel. It was the first invasion of Israel's territory since 1948 during the Arab-Israel War, the attack which coincided with the Jewish religious holiday. The attack began with the barrage of at least 4,300 rockets launched into Israel, and vehicles transported powered paragliders into Israel. Hamas militants breached the Gaza-Israel barrier, attacking military bases and massacring civilians in 21 different communities. According to an IDF report that revised the estimated numbers of attackers, right around 6,000 Gazans breached the border in around 119 locations into Israel, including 3,800 from their elite special forces and 2,200 civilian and other militants. Additionally, the IDF report estimated 1,000 Gazans fired rockets from the Gaza Strip, bringing the total number of participants on Hamas's side to around 7,000. In total, 1,195 people were killed, 736 Israeli civilians, including 36 children, 79 foreign nationals, and 379 members of the security force. 364 civilians were killed and many more wounded when attending the Nova Music Festival. About 251 Israeli civilians and soldiers were taken hostage into the Gaza Strip. Dozens of cases of SA by Hamas were reported, but Hamas denies this. The government of 44 countries denounced the attack and described it as terrorism, while some Arab and Muslim majority countries blamed Israel's occupation of Palestine territory as the root cause of the attack. The day was labeled the bloodiest in Israel's history and the deadliest for Jews since the Holocaust. So that's the most dominating thing in the headlines in 2023. Does not seem to be much of an end in sight. So hopefully that gets wrapped up soon and it will be official history. But that's the biggest historic thing that was going on in 2023 when this coin was coming out. And it's a very pretty coin. It's obviously, I find it kind of a special coin because, it's the last year with Queen Elizabeth on there, and that woman ruled forever. So, and I like the 1952 to 2022 mark on the front. For some reason, it just gives it a little bit extra added to it. And I thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and share the video, and please subscribe to the channel. My name's Jameson Chase Young. Thank you very much.